Hi girlfriends, welcome back to a new video. I hope you guys are having a great day so far. So today we are going to be doing a makeup routine, but we're going to be using products that are specifically viral on TikTok or social media, any platforms. Things that I've either been really influenced to buy or I just see hyped up all the time. I'm going to tell you if these things are worth it. I'm going to be completely brutal. I don't think any of these things I actually have been gifted. I'm just looking. No, I've not been gifted any of these products. So like this is completely transparent. No brand has, you know, swayed me to say something good because this is completely unsponsored. And I feel like a lot of people obviously hype products, but half the time they've been gifted to them, so they're gonna hype them. Well, not always. I know some people don't, we'll be honest, but like obviously if you've been gifted something, you're automatically gonna already have like a positive feeling towards the brand. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, this is completely not that. So yeah, let's basically get into it and do my makeup. Okay, so firstly I have skin prepped and I use some things that are viral. If you want to see what I use to skin prep, I actually have a video out of my everything shower routine, which I skin prepped at the end of that, so you can go watch that if you're wanting to know. But we're just going to go straight in with primer and then makeup. So two primers that I have that are super overhyped are the Refi face primer and then the Beauty Crop Cocoa Gold Perfecting Primer. Do you know what? I've actually had this for ages and I think I've used it once. I don't really use primers. I don't really reach for them, so that's probably why I think I've used this one like 3 times, but I was really excited to try this because everyone was going on about it. I think I'm going to use this one for the purpose of this video because this one is like an expensive option and I feel like this has been really hyped. So it's like the one with the funny end. So I was influenced to buy this because the YouTuber I watched uses it and I was like, I want that, it looks so cool. Like I feel like just the applicator sells it to people. So you just squeeze and then like put it on your face. I mean, I personally am not a primer girl. I don't notice any changes when I use primer. I think if you have a good like moisturizer, you don't necessarily need to use primers. So I think they're a bit of a waste of money as a product. Do I think these two are anything to rave about? No, probably not. I feel like they are just primers and I don't really believe in primers. So I mean, I don't know if they really help lasting makeup. I know that's what they're meant to do and I know they're meant to like make my face nicer, but personally for me, I don't really notice a difference much. Personally for me, I wouldn't waste my money on primers. I don't think I'll ever repurchase an expensive primer, because you don't need to. The only one that is actually really good is the Benefit Professional, because it actually, I do notice that it covers my pores a bit, but I don't think the primer actually helps with anything else other than covering my pores. So, and it's like 30 something pounds now. So next, let's move on to like base. Flawless Filter, you've heard of it, we all know it. We're gonna put it on and then we're going to talk about it. So this is from Tilbury. It's basically like you can either use it as like a foundation base or mix it with your foundation or over the top of foundation. In all honesty, the e.l.f. Halo Glow does it for me. I don't really feel like I need to use the Tilbury one. I think it's very overpriced for what it is, and essentially I don't think it's a part of makeup routine you necessarily need. I feel like it's a primer, like a primer. You don't necessarily need it to like make your makeup better. Do you know what I mean? Like I just think it's, again, possibly a little bit of a waste of money. I am actually I don't treat myself often, so I feel like I'm a good person to do this. Like I'm not one of those people that will just constantly be like buying something like for myself. I'm very picky when I come to buying things, and like if I've repurchased something, best believe it is unreal, because I do not repurchase many things. Like I will try something once and be like, yeah, it's okay, but I'd rather try something else like that's new next, or repurchase something else that I've had before that I prefer. Like that's just how I am. So I'm very picky with what I buy, but I'm also one of those people that's very easily influenced. So I don't know. Sometimes I do just have a splurge. I'm like, oh my god, I've got a massive list of things I want, I'm gonna buy it. So yeah, it can be a bit impulsive sometimes, but very rarely I do that. Tell you a bit about me. I don't know what a viral foundation is. One that I do think is hyped is the HMB Cosmetics Airbrush foundation. I think I'm going to use this. I don't reach for this at all. Don't get me wrong, I love every other product I've used from her. It looks like I've used half the bottle, but I definitely haven't, because I've barely used it. Personally for me, it's not it for me. It's not terrible, but it's not like what I was sold when I bought it. Everyone was like, this is the best foundation I've ever used, and guys, why am I running low when I've literally used it twice? Red flag. Like I was very influenced to buy this because it's apparently so good, like at covering everything. And personally for me, I feel like I had very high expectations, which is why it didn't match what I expected. But like, it is a good foundation, don't get me wrong, but reach for it. And there's nothing in particular I love about it, but it is, I guess it is good coverage. My nose is a bit red. It's not bad, but I do think I was sold. I think my expectations were too high, basically. Like, I think it's good, but it's not as good as I expected because everyone was going on about how good it is, you know? But not a bad foundation, so yeah. I probably wouldn't repurchase because I just prefer like lightweight foundations nowadays. And this is not heavy, but it's like definitely thicker than like I normally wear. I feel like it also sticks to like certain parts like a lot, which I'm not a fan of. Like, I don't like when it's like patchy. My under eyes are so purple right now, so let's hope the concealer we use is worth the hype. Okay, so we're gonna go on to concealer now. So the one that I've got here is the Lancome, don't know how to say those words, so I'm not gonna, and the HMB Airbrush. This, on the other hand, is worth the hype. I love this. I think this is so good, and I think this set my bar for the foundation to be really high as well. Like, not even just people like going on about it. I just thought everything from HMB is always spot on, so it's unreal. I mean, I wish I got better shade because I feel like I got the shade SF2W and it matches like my foundations, but I feel like for like under my eyes, I like to have a little bit lighter, like brighten. And also the same for the Lancome. It's not like it's a fine colour, but it's not actually it doesn't look as bad as I remember. It's like lighter, but it's not super bright. I don't know, it's actually not that bad. I feel like I'm being a bit harsh now, so I'm just gonna use a brush to blend out. I don't really use the HB one under my eyes. I do know it has really good coverage, so it covers my spots really nicely and like any blemishes I have. So I can imagine it covers like dark eyes really good, but I did just get a shade too dark. So if I was to repurchase, which I think I would I would repurchase HB, but I don't know if I'd repurchase this because there is so many cheaper options for this. Personally, I think, but this I'm going to repurchase probably one day once I run out, and I will get a lighter shade. I just feel like it's really hard to like shade match online, so let myself down with that one. Normally I'm okay, but I just didn't do too good with the HB one. But can you see the difference of my eyes? It does cover really well, the Lancome one. It is good. I just think it's like, I don't even know how much it is, but I know it's quite expensive, so I feel like there is other options which are more affordable, which I would really consider buying over this. But yeah, I think they're two really good concealers, so I don't have any hate to them at all, but I just would probably steer clear because of the price of the Lancome one. Okay, I think I'm just gonna blend with my beauty blender. Don't get me wrong, my makeup is actually looking really good so far, so I've never mixed all these products together either, so this is so interesting to see how my makeup will turn out, because I feel like some products just don't go together and that can be why they don't turn out good. For contour, I have two. I have this one here, which is the contour one from Tilbury, and I have this one here, which is the BFF Bronzing Face Frosting. I'm gonna be really brutal. I love this. It's really expensive and it's just silly money, and I feel like it runs out really quickly. I know my sister says hers lasts ages, but personally, for me, maybe I use more than she does on a daily basis, but it just runs out so quickly, and I just can't fathom paying. I can't comprehend paying 35, is it? I don't even know how much it is, but it's just too much. So would I repurchase? Probably, but would I only use it for special occasions? Yes. That is that. And then for this one, guys, I literally hate myself for this. I really want to love this, but I just don't love it, and it really bugs me. It's not bad, don't get me wrong, the amount you get for your money is unreal. It's not bad. It's not, I feel like it does go patchy for me. I don't know, maybe it's just me that has that because everyone seems to love it. Do you see what I mean? Like, I don't know, maybe it takes a couple hours to like show the patchiness, but that is without. I think the amount you get for your money is so good, and I do love beauty crop, so I will continue to just buy everything beauty crop. They didn't give me any of it. Like, anything they put out, I will try because I do love beauty crop as a brand. It's not my favourite. It looks fine when it goes on, I think, but I just think after a few hours, I don't know if it's what the foundation I'm using with it just makes it go patchy or what, but yeah, I don't know. Would I repurchase? I probably won't need to because it'll probably last me about 7 years. Will I continue to use it? Yes. So it's not that Like, I would recommend because of the amount you get for the money. Just bear in mind that like it does go a little bit patchy, so I don't know, maybe it's just what I mix it with, I'm not sure. I mean, it looks really nice right now. I love it. Maybe the foundation I've used today goes with it better. I don't know. God, why am I like reconsidering all my answers? This is not okay. I'm gonna just go in with a dot of this, like that, just for the sake of the trying it. And then just blend it. Extra contour today, extra chiseled. Yeah, I do love the Charlotte Tilbury. I think the colour is what does it for me. I feel like the colour is just perfect for my skin tone. I'm actually not mad about it. Okay, maybe I'll change my mind. I do wear my makeup for long periods of time, so I'm probably a harsh critic. Like, I wear my makeup from like 7 AM to like 9 PM sometimes, so obviously it's not gonna look great at the end of the day. It's been on for hours, do you know what I mean? This brush on the other hand is so hyped about, and it is so worth the money. Guys, if you don't have one of these, add it to your Christmas list right now. So good. And I have 2 of them because how much I love it. It's the best thing I've ever got. I don't think I can live without them. Something I couldn't live without. Okay, next. Should we do bronzers? So I think these 2 are really overhyped. Sorry. This one is really raved and just viral. This one is kind of viral, but like particular people. I don't feel like it's like really known. This is my favourite bronzer ever. It is huge, but it's amazing. It really is amazing. I love Charlotte Tilbury stuff. I'm a sucker for Charlotte Tilbury powder stuff. I just am. This is really good as well. Smash the mirror though, so that's 7 years bad luck, isn't it? Great. Just what I need. What one should I use? But I'm going to use Hoola today because this is probably the more famous one. I would repurchase Hoola. I always come back to it. Like, I use it for ages and then I'll put it away and I don't use it for a while. But honestly, Hoola is so good. Perfect colour. It's the perfect, you know, the vibe. What's this, that thing? You know, the vibes? I don't know. I love it. I think it is really expensive now though. It used to be really cheap, but I'm pretty sure they've upped the price because they know everyone loves it. But fair enough. You do you, Benefit. Although I do have a bone to pick with Benefit because I applied for a job with them and they didn't accept me. So cheers for that. Cheers for that. Maybe one day they'll want me. I didn't get it though because they didn't want me for a job, but they gifted me some stuff. But they didn't gift me this, by the way, so I didn't lie. Next, we're going to use the Huda Beauty powder. I'm really gutted because I have actually lost my Trigger powder puff, and I do just think you can't beat the Trigger powder puff. I don't know where I put it. I actually just lose everything. This is in the shade Cupcake. Guys, it is just like a dream. I love this Huda Beauty powder. Would I repurchase? Yes. Is it worth the hype? Yes. And that's all there is to say. It is very expensive, don't get me wrong. I know it's not cheap. It does just honestly airbrush your makeup so much. I've really messed up the order. I forgot to do blush. Another good setting powder is the Charlotte Tilbury one. Unreal. But I hit pan so quickly and it's so expensive, so that's not the vibes. This is one thing that I'm not sure about, guys. Like, I really want to like them because they're so affordable. Dry so quickly, like you have to be so quick, and they do go patchy. I think this and the BFF bronzer aren't a good match. I think that is what the problem is. I do also have the blush contour ones, and I think I've just got the wrong shades, but I'm not keen on that either. They're so affordable, like I just want to love it, but I just feel like all my makeup goes so like horrible underneath. Guys, it's just not the vibe. Wouldn't repurchase any more blushes, although I'm so tempted every time they do a £5 and they've got a new shade. I'm like, I need it. I need it right now. Blushes in the bin. No, I feel really bad because I do really want to like them, but being honest, I'm being honest. I'm gonna be honest. So sorry if I offend anyone with my opinions, but it's just not for me. What's next? Okay, we're gonna do highlights, which is the Refi Topaz Gloss Highlighter. I'm gonna put the tiniest bit on because it is so pigmented. Bit here. It is very, very glossy, and it kind of feels sticky, which I don't like the feel of, like that. I don't like feeling like, but it is a good highlight, but I do feel like with powder, it just goes patchy. It's good, but it's not the best, in my opinion. Like, I feel like there would be better out there. But would I repurchase? I don't really reach for it, so I probably wouldn't. It's not bad. Duo highlight palette. I'm just gonna use a mix of both. And this palette is crazy good. Like, it is, honestly, look at that difference. Like, you don't need a lot. I'm just gonna use the tiniest bit on the tip of my nose. It just is the vibe you know, it just gives you, it's giving highlight. But if you don't like anything too much, not for you. It's a lot, you know? Like that's too much for me, I'm gonna have to blend. Personally, for like my makeup, right, you can see, but it's going really, it's not really sitting well right now, so hating it. But it's okay, we started off well. I love my little nose, love how my nose is just shining. Okay, then finally, no actually, we've got 2 more steps. Next, I'm gonna use my little lip combo. So this is the Charlotte Tilbury lip cheat, which are so viral. Everyone goes on about them, especially the shade Pillow Talk, but I don't know where I've put it again. So I've got the shade Iconic Nude. Guys, these are the best lip liners in the game. I'm not even going to pretend to you they're not, because they are. They are unreal. Like, I really recommend if you need some lip liners. It's your Christmas list. I will repurchase till the day I die. I have repurchased and no regrets. No regrets. I know exactly who influenced me to buy this lip cheat and this exact same colour. It was Madison Beer. And it's Madison Beer, come on, prettiest girl on the planet. And then just to finish off, I'm going to use the Fenty gloss in the shade Fussy. These glosses are the best glosses in the game. I just can't, paying loads of money for glosses is crazy to me because they do just go after like an hour, but an hour, maybe not even an hour. But they go obviously dry out really quickly. But I will always spend my money on these because I just love them so much. Fenty lip glosses are my favourite. I have loads. I literally have so many. And then lastly, I'm going to use the Better Than Bleed mascara by Too Faced because this is so hyped. I've actually got it in the waterproof one. If you're not curling your lashes before you do mascara, you need to do it. Honestly, it's a game changer. Take that off and we're gonna use the mascara. I didn't used to like this mascara. Never tried the waterproof one till now. I actually do like it more now than I did before. I don't think it's the best in the game, personally, but I do like it, so. Then the other one. Do you know what I don't get? Loads of people like pack on their mascara, like they're like, you need like 5 layers. If I do like more than 1 layer, it just goes so clunky and horrible. I don't like how it looks, so I only do like 1 to 2 layers like that. Yeah, personally it's not the best mascara in the world, but I do like it. So yeah, I'm just gonna go over the top with They're Real by Benefit. I think this is probably my favourite one because it is just like lengthening. Like my lashes are actually so long, but I just feel like they never look that good when I put mascara on. Everyone always tells me how, when I go get my lashes done, they're like, your lashes are so long and you've got so many. I'm like, but why do they never look good? This is the finished makeup, and then just to finish, cherry on the cake, the Charlotte Tilbury airbrush spray. You already know what I'm going to say. It's Charlotte Tilbury. I love it. Would repurchase. Smells nice. Keeps my makeup in place. That is the finished makeup look. I don't hate it, but I've definitely had better makeup days. So don't trust everything you read. That's what I'm going to say to you guys. Like, if you want to try something, obviously go ahead and try it, but don't believe everything you see about things, because I feel like a lot of the time things work for people that don't work for other people. So yeah, just test and try, but don't think that because everyone's saying how good it is, it's actually that good, because 1, people are probably just saying it because they've been gifted it or doing an ad, and then 2, it might just work better for them than it does you. So yeah, obviously no hate to any companies that I've said I don't particularly love the product, just being honest, and if it doesn't work for me, I'm not going to sit here and say it does because I'd be lying. So yeah, a lot of these companies, I've tried other things from their brands and I absolutely love them, so it's no hate towards the company, it's just personally that product isn't for me. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed and I love you guys. I hope to see you in my next video. Make sure to like, comment and subscribe. Let me know if you've tried any of these products and if you have the same opinion as me or different opinions, because I'd love to hear what you think. Also comment down below a viral product that you want to try. Could be from this video or just something I haven't put in this video. Let me know down below. I'd love to know what you're thinking and what's on your Christmas list and stuff like that. So yeah, love you guys so much. Have a great rest of your day and I'll see you soon.